Okay, real quick, I want to share another thing that broke my heart. Living in America, God help us. Because I live in America and I don't make nothing minimum wage for the typical person, right? And so I don't know how I got to going down the rabbit hole, but the U.S. Supreme Court and the U.S. Supreme Court, people that are in charge of making the laws and making sure that there's peace and regulation in America, or just making sure things are equal, the classes are equal, things like that. These are people that y'all so-called saying that y'all voted. And then another thing that I found disturbing, that I might have knew that I probably put outside my head, the Supreme Court, those that is elected in Supreme Court, they have to be over 70 years old, okay? But they're in that position until they die. And then the beginners of the Supreme Court, in America, pretty much probably was slave owners. They all was white. Went down a rabbit hole. Everybody was white. You know, the first encounter of slavery that was documented was like 1619. That was documented 1619. So fast forward present day, we're over our 400-year mark. Look it up yourself. But it behooves me that, the United States present day, this is what the Supreme Court, somebody in the Supreme Court make. And look it up yourself. How much do the nine justices get paid? As of 2026, the Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court received an annual salary of $320,700. Now, y'all can't, but I mean, what's the justice? What is y'all doing? What are we doing? And then it's so sad that these people is getting paid this amount of money to keep me enslaved in poverty. Y'all, we paying these people this amount of money to let the laws, so-called, that the laws supposed to be for the land. And even if you think about Roman, the queen and stuff, they had to make things fair because they selected a royal family to be the royal family, and we make sure that y'all make it fair for